Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm Kameha and today we're going to be playing a little bit more of The Legend of Zelda, the Minishcap. And today, last time, last time on stream, we actually made our way all the way to Minish Woods. And we obtained not only a new item, but we also obtained the Earth Element. And in this stream, I'm going to see if I can actually make my way up into the dungeon and get the next element. So, I just also want to address and let everybody know that the new video will be coming out pretty much soon, and I'm looking forward to putting it out there more and working on it. I've been working on it for pretty much a long time. I mean, whether you want to call it an animatic or, you know, Zelda animation or just like a little Zelda cartoon, it doesn't matter. But I've been working on this animation for quite some time, and it's something that I've really wanted to do and put out there and all that. I just need to work on the music and all that, and work on the sounds and stuff. And you know, I was amazed to see how much support was at the video. You know, the Link's Awakening test video, your wish has been granted. That was, I mean, I don't know what to say about that. It's just they're Zelda animatics or cartoons, whatever you want to call them, you know. And I just want to keep making them if people like them, you know. But I want to put my time and effort into each game and all that, kind of, you know, have the style for each one, but talk about it in a different kind of way. And I think it would be really cool to have, you know, not only this character and all of that, but I think it would be cool to just go along with it and animate it and see where it goes. But the character himself, you know, he's just, you know, it's kind of a mixture of a different kind of art style, but that's on new grounds and all that, and that's kind of where not only where I got it, but one of the styles of where I got it. But this fabulous grip ring is just perfect for a young mountaineer like yourself. Climb with only 40 rubies. Yeah, we'll buy it, man. We'll buy it. Thanks, by the way. Thanks a lot. No problem. So no, we're gonna take that grip ring, and now that we have it, we will be able to move around and finally be able to actually climb up all the way to the next dungeon. And I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to climbing a little bit more and hopefully finishing up this dungeon. But now that we can climb, what we're going to do is actually climb down here. And we don't really need to, I don't think we really need to worry about this place over here anymore, because we have the grip ring and all of that and stuff. And I wanted to focus my way just up over here to see what other spots are up over here. But I just want to move this rock over here, and I'm going to grab the mushroom. And then I'm just gonna go all the way over here. So yeah, it's basically just the same spot. But no, I'm going to go up over here and climb up here. And then just going to see, yeah, that is the same spot that we went to. So this spot heads all the way over basically the same place, and I'm not paying attention to the my damage and all that. I'm pretty sure I actually know where we're supposed to go. We just need to make our way down below over here, because now that we have the grip ring, we'll be able to use it to our advantage. And it's actually pretty cool that, you know, like, soon we'll be able to get other materials and all that, and other items and other things and stuff, but it's really cool how they made a reference to this and all that, and it almost looks a little bit like the power bracelet in like the old games of Oracle of Ages and Seasons, I think, had that as well. But we just want to make our way over here, make our way up over here, and hopefully we won't take that much damage. We probably will. I don't really know. I know that we need to head up here, I believe. And yeah, we want to head over here. And we want to climb up here. This is exactly the spot. Alright. And so, like, one of the funny things about this is that Link, like, once he climbs up and all of that and stuff, like, when he climbs to the left or the right, he's actually more faster than just climbing up. And I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they programmed it like that. I don't know. I'm gonna try and not die. But first what I'm going to do is have use myself a bomb, pick it up, and throw it in the lake, and see what happens. Welcome to the Adventure Spring. Did you throw the golden bomb into the spring or the silver bomb? Golden bomb, silver bomb? I mean, gold sounds pretty nice and all that, but we're just gonna go with neither. You are honest. I must reward such an honest adventurer with some of my power. And so she gives us and grants us the big bomb bag. So now we're actually able to carry 30 bombs now. May light shine on your quest. Cool. I mean, now that we have more bombs and all that, that's definitely something that we need and all that, but what we also need is hopefully health, and hopefully we won't die up here. I'm really hoping that we don't, but we're just going to climb up here and make our way up as fast as possible. Okay. And then oh man. Okay. I'm going to use my shield a lot. Oh jeez. No! Oh, I shouldn't have risked it. I should have just gone away, moved away. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm Kameha and today we're going to be playing a little bit more of The Legend of Zelda, the Minishcap. Last time we went all the way and made got ourselves in a bit of a situation in Minish Woods and obtained actually the Earth element, which is a good thing, and we also got ourselves a new item, which was the Gust Jar. So what we're going to be doing right now is we're basically going to be making our way up over all the way to Mount Crawl. And now that we have the bracelet and we have now obtained and can hold 30 bombs, we're actually going to go up over here and just climb as fast as possible and hopefully climb as much as we can. But what we need to do is head over here and we need to head, yeah, Crenel Wall, watch out for falling rocks. Okay, head over here, grab this heart. We're definitely going to need it because we actually do not know how far we're going to be going soon. So we're just going to be basically making our way up over here, and hopefully we won't take enough damage or any damage, but I'm hoping that I'm just going to wait just a little bit over here and move just a little bit over here, and there we go. Okay, yeah, so I really don't want to take any damage from the boulders and all that because there's I believe a blue Tektite. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Let's hurry up. I wish there was some sort of way to go faster up here, but unfortunately there's no stamina. So because this is the Legend of Zelda Minishcap, man. But yeah, there is a blue Tektite over here. And I always remember dying off of here because, you know, as a kid, I always played the game as, like, you have to destroy every enemy, and if you don't destroy every enemy, then, you know, you're going to die. But you can always just pass through and all that, and one thing that you can do is you can face either this direction or I guess we would take this rock, and then oh yeah, that was awesome. So that's one thing that we can do. I'm just going to grab this mushroom and go all the way over here. And this is another reason why you want to at least have enough stamina, or not stamina, you want to have enough hearts, because the rain up here is going to be going down, and these raindrops are like boulders of water to us. Kid, watch it. Yeah, we know this, Ezlo. Get out of my face. Anyway, we want to just basically spam the R button. Oh man, try not to take too much damage, but, you know, you probably will. I didn't do a pretty good example of that. We're going to unshrink, and the first puzzle that we're going to do is push this ball that way. We don't have to keep unshrinking and all that. And then the second thing that I want to do is I want to push this block all the way over here, that way I won't fall down in here. So what we're going to do is just going to push this here, you want to push that just up, and we're going to go over there. And you just want to push this at least right here, because if we push it right here, we can go up here and, I guess, right, save it and all of that. But you don't want to get it into a corner like this where you can't push it, at least to the left or the right. So what you want to do now is just, we want to push this straight right here. And Link, why aren't you? Okay, yeah. Push it just all the way straight. And we're just gonna make our way into the hole. Hole in one. No, but one thing that I like about this was it really made you feel like in the graphics and all that and stuff that you were actually high up, because like when you move and stuff, like what's really moving are basically the raindrops and stuff, and with all the graphics, because that's what's on the screen, you know. But it makes you feel as if you really are high up into the mountains, and that's something that I really liked in Minishcap. But we just want to I always remember coming down here as a kid and just trying really hard not to take damage from these enemies, so I'm just going to use the Gust Shard on them. Get out of my face, man. Get out of here. And I'm going to push, I guess not that block, this block, and then, what is it, the next one? Here, left, right. And yeah, we want to make it our way this way. If I push it this way, then there's nowhere else I can go, right? So I guess I do want to push it there. Ah, I see. I see what I messed up on. I have to go back down over here, and then you have to go and press that. And press over here, yeah. So it's all basically a one big puzzle. That's really nice to know. I definitely forgot about that because I'm playing this off of memory, you know. That's basically what I'm doing. And other than that, the game it still feels as if it's new. Like it still feels as if it's a new adventure, and I just can't wait to get through more of it towards the point where we can explore and basically take advantage of the mechanic of shrinking, because that's basically what I really want to do on stream. So I'm just gonna try to get through as fast as possible with getting through all the dungeons and all of that, and hopefully getting through this whole stream of me. Oh, why didn't I? Okay, that was weird. Taking all the bosses down, or at least one of them tonight. But I'm gonna take down some of these choo-choo jellies. Alright. If you're not going to attack or anything, then that's fine. And then I'm going to save. Then I'm going to equip the bombs. And throw it there. Oh, I was hoping that the explosion would have gotten the red choo-choo, but alright. That's fine, I don't care. Next I'm going to use the gust jar on these guys. And I keep forgetting, like, I'm using, I forget to, like, use the D-pad and all of that and stuff. I'm actually using, like, the analog stick and stuff. And, it feels actually a lot more better to use the D-pad. So I'm just going to try and remember to do that. But, no, I'm just going to try and move over here. And now we have one of the puzzles that actually isn't really too hard to do. You just need to push this block. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have done this, but you just need to push this over here, and then you need to push this down. We don't want to push this all the way to the wall because then we can't move it this way. So we want to have it this direction, and then if we press it right here, then we can't move it right into the hole. So you want to press it once up. You want to go up once, and then you want to press it to this rock, and press it up, and then just press it to the left side, and you'll make your way downstairs to the dungeon, or the mini cave, I guess we'll call it. But no, recently, I mean, like, I think with art styles of what I like in Legend of Zelda, I mean, Breath of the Wild definitely takes it to a whole new level. I like the art style. I like, you know, I like not only the art style of Breath of the Wild, but I mean, fans of us of the Legend of Zelda series and all that, fans are just like, we see similarities obviously to Princess Mononoke, and I just think that's really cool. So and now that we're getting Breath of the Wild 2, oh man, the hand only looks so much like Zonai technology. But now that we've shrunken down, we're actually going to make our way just over here, take down some of these enemies, but we won't take too much damage from them. I mean, they're not too bad. You know, they don't do us harm. It was pretty easy to defeat 3, so just imagine how much there are over here, but I'm pretty sure there are other enemies that are like them that we'll see along our journey. But other than that, yeah, here we are, the mines. And so, this is another thing that I actually really liked, is the fact that there are other kinds of Picori just around, or Minish, rather, around Hyrule that are in different kinds of climates and stuff. So they adapt to the climates as well. So, as with the Picori, or Minish, as you would call them, in the forest, they are basically adapt for being in the forest. But with these guys, they're adapt to being in the rocks. They're adapt to being in the mountains, and I find that really cool. It's almost as if, you know, with the missed content and all of that, I think it would have been a great opportunity to put some of the Picori around places in Breath of the Wild. But I actually just want to check around and look at some of the places and talk to these people. If you head outside from here, you can go see the mine the humans dug, but the boss doesn't let anyone go in there without permission. So we're not allowed basically to go any further because the boss doesn't let us until now. Green clothes and an odd hat? Sir, might you be young Link? I am Melari? Melari? Master Smith. I hear you want me to reforge the sacred sword and help break the curse. I'll be needing the old sword, which holds the power of the elements, first. Show me that broken Picori blade. I love all this adventure, what with the rescuing of Princess and such. I'd be happy to reforge this thing into a brand new sacred blade for you. It'll take me a while to rework your sword. In the meantime, you should track down the missing elements. One of them should be in the mine the humans dug. It's not far from here. Alright, let's get started. There'll be a while, Link. Let's leave them to it and find the element. Alright, so while they're basically doing that, you can't really progress in the game until you defeat the, or go through the whole dungeon in the mines, go figure. But what we're going to do is basically just talk to this little Picori over here, and he'll let us pass. So we'll be able to progress a little bit more, which is great. And what we're going to do now is unshrink ourselves and just go right over here. And hey, that stone marker crumbled. Yeah, we get it, Ezlo. And look at that, another spiral. I wonder what that is. But no, we're just going to make our way to the cave over here. Wow, it's hot in here. Come on, let's not stand around wasting time. Find that element so we can get out of here. Alright, so we're going to get the heck out of here. And what we're going to do first is break some of these pots. That way we can get more health and all that. You know, I don't want to lose or die in the game. Because we haven't died in the game. But we don't want to start or try. This is another one of the cool Zelda old enemies. And I believe we saw something similar to this in A Link to the Past, but yeah, I don't remember exactly what these enemies are called, but you can actually hit them twice and use them to your advantage. Yeah, however, I usually don't. We have 30 bombs. It's not like we're gonna run out anytime soon. So I think that we should just use the 30 bombs. And now that we've broken into here, we want to actually just use our shield on these guys. These are pretty cool as well. I believe these guys were in maybe the third dungeon of The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. But it's been such a long time since I've played that. That's definitely a game that I want to eventually play on the channel here, because I want to eventually play every Zelda game here on the channel. But anyway, what we got now is a compass, and that'll be definitely useful to use for the dungeon, but right now we just want to pass through over here, and I'm curious if I throw, yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so you want to stay away from these likes. Basically they absorb your money and take them. They can fake, they can basically make themselves look as if they are a ruby, but then I guess they appear from the ground and like they absorb all your rubies, and that's. I mean, in Ocarina of Time, there were the likes, and we know, or at least like from the likes in there, that they always stole Link's shield. They stole some rupees, and you also obtained sometimes a little bit more rubies, which I thought were kind of cool. But not only did you obtain rubies and all of that and stuff, you got rubies, and sometimes you would get your clothes back. But it would always be, you know, in that octagon like shaped and stuff. Like, oh man, I just like I, I grew up kind of like around when I mean, like Ocarina of Time is one of my favorite Zelda games. It's definitely there on my top five, you know, and that's not to say that you know, maybe sometime I'll make a top five, my favorite top five Legend of Zelda games, but. Even though like some may not play Ocarina of Time on the N64 anymore, I still like it. I mean, I still like the graphics of it. I don't care about the whole like octagons and stuff of it and stuff, polygons, whatever. It's still great and it still holds up today. I like the game. Sweet jumping jellyfish, that was awful. Hey kid, what are you smiling about? I knew it was madness to risk our lives in that rickety human construction. From now on, let's just stick to our feet. Well, I mean, your feet. Alright, but once again, we're actually, Link is on the mine cart. Go figure. We have more footage or whatever. No, we are just addicted to the minecarts, I guess, because they're here in this Zelda game as well. But no, what we're just going to do is just use your shield on these guys, and oh man, I'm doing a pretty bad job of it, but if I can get one over here, and then if I can, oh man. See, what you want to do is you want to use your shield and tap it twice, and then after that you want to pick the bomb up, or you want to get it close enough to bomb this place. And I never really do it. I don't find myself being good at that at all. Oh, jeez. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to use the Ghost Jar. That's exactly what I should use. And I'm going to actually try and hit this guy. Yeah, right over here. Nice. Alright, I'm going to take him, I'm going to suck him up, and I'm going to shoot him out. Alright, how interesting. So there was a portal hidden away here. Whenever you want me to shrink you down, just hop up here and press R. Alright, nice. I don't believe there is a cutscene for shrinking down on these platforms, but once again, there's the spiral. That's pretty cool. Anyway, we don't want to touch these guys, even though they can't take us, or they can't see us, because we'll take damage from them, and we also don't want to drop over here, because we'll take damage from the long fall. So we just need to make our way up over here. Basically, make our way all the way off to the right of the screen. And there's a heart piece. Oh, jeez. I don't want to get taken down by the bats or die. So I'm just going to hop around over here. And then I'm going to go down over here. It's pretty foggy. There's a big chest over here, which probably means that it may be the map. I don't know, but I'm going to hop off of here. And yeah, I think if anything, not only have the Zonai been around for a very long time, but will be able to have whatever this mechanic or power is that Eiji Aonuma has had in the works for 20 plus years. And it's weird because when you look at some of the concept art and all of that, it shows Link obviously with kind of like a missing, like like his face is kind of missing, like he has a mask kind of on and all that. And I'm curious if that's also going to be a different kind of thing in the game. But trust me, falling into that would be a bad idea. I'm sure you agree. Yeah, I do. It's lava, Ezlo. Anyway, we just want to go over here, pick up what's in this chest, which is a kingstone, and that's pretty nice. By the time we actually get out of here, we'll have quite a bit and progress in the game. But yeah, we just want to not fall into any of the lava, and hopefully we'll also be able to get something else that's new. But what we want to do right here is just wait a little bit and then get up on here. Alright, because if you do it like too soon, then you're gonna fall down, and if you do it too late, then that also stinks. But anyway, you want to hit I guess these pill bugs, and you just want to, I mean, you can either shoot them into the spot, kind of like using the gust jar and all that, or you can just pick them up and throw them. Either way, I don't really think it matters. We're gonna get some rubies right over here, which are 50. That's pretty nice. I kind of want more, you know, but beggars can't be choosers, right? So anyway, we're going to throw that pill bug over there, and we're going to shoot out one of the pots out here. I guess it broke and there was nothing to get. That's nice. And then this is basically, it's not too hard. You just, I mean, you're using the D-pad, and you know, you want to, I mean, every time, every minute is, every minute counts, basically, if that doesn't make sense, you know. But we want to push this block out of here, and then we want to press this key. And then after that, we're going to move this all the way into the hole right here and get our, I think, first small key. And we're going to head out and get some of these bombs over here. Now that we have the key, I just want to make sure that we have done basically everything over here. Obviously, we have, yeah. But, you know, I want to make sure. We have 29 rubies, which is actually pretty cool. We're definitely collecting a lot, and man, that's awesome. This is definitely Toon Link for you, but what you just want to do now is make your way over here, change the tracks, and then come up over here. And once again, we're going to be using the minecarts. Go figure. But before we do that, I'm going to take out this guy. Oh, man. I'll just use the gust jar on him. And I guess I won't get anything for it. Alright, let's go. Oh, that was awesome. Man, I overreacted right over here. Wait for these guys to attack you, and then attack them, or use your shield defense, and then, I mean, you can even, yeah, go up to them and like just hit them a little bit with your shield, and they'll go down. So that's kind of funny. We're gonna fall down just into this hole, and we can't actually use this minecart next, so I'm just gonna roll, take out some of these bats. Oh geez, I really don't want to take any damage from these bats, but I'm just gonna make my way over here, and then I'm going to throw this pot over there. Get out of my face, man. Put the bomb over here. And we're going to get our second or first piece of heart in this live stream, which is pretty nice. You know, getting another piece of heart is always nice, just more energy and stuff. And then after here, I mean, you should have a fairy, or at least a bottle on you for a fairy, that way you don't die. But I didn't, obviously. Which is bad, but, you know, we'll be fine, hopefully. I have faith in myself, but anyway, you want to take out as many of these silver choo-choos as you can. Use your shield to your advantage, as well. Oh man, yeah, they're ganging up on me. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and challenge myself and not let any of them hit me. Oh yeah, yes, nice. All right, and we got the cane of Pocky? Anyway, it's basically a mystical rod, which has mystical powers. And this rod is basically uh, the dungeon item that we need to get in here. Um, and we're basically going to be using it a lot in this game. But we just want to stand right here, make sure that we don't take any damage from that. Hey kid, why don't you use the cane of Pocky and fire it at the hole? I'm probably butchering the name, and I totally apologize about that, but we're just going to use it and jump up over here, hit this platform, and this will basically be our first teleportation, noting that we've defeated basically the mini-boss, and we've gotten the new dungeon item. But now that we've gotten that, we can actually go up over here, and we can use the minecart to our advantage. And I believe, I'm hoping, and I think maybe that this is a small key up over here. I don't know. Yeah, it is a small key. That's nice. Alright, so now we're just going to go back over here. And after we do that, just right up over here, there is a small key that we need to use it for, or a locked door, yeah. And this is also something that we need to do. You need to make sure that you won't take enough damage, that you're more like comfortable with the D-pad and all that. Like I said, I haven't played this game in a while, so I don't know if I'm actually that comfortable or not with myself of going through this, but alright, 1 and 2. Alright, and yeah, we just don't want to take as much damage. It's pretty cool now that we're small. None of these monsters, or I don't know, weird eye-like monsters that like, because they, if I remember correctly, they like come after you and try like killing you and stuff. So it's, yeah, they're like blade monsters and all that. Like you have to lure one here, and then like he tries coming and getting at you. And these guys took so much damage, you know. But obviously you just have to stand in the right places, and you won't take that much damage from them. So yeah, we just want to hit the switch right over here, and then after that I'm going to make my way out of here, hit down, and this part has, I mean, I guess it can be tricky, I guess, but all you have to do is really just throw the pill bugs into over here, just like we did basically in the beginning of when we got something in the chest. Oh man, I did not mean to do that. And that's another thing that you actually don't want to do. I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe if I I definitely did not want to move it up over there. So what I'm actually going to do is head out, because I messed that up, and then I'm going to head back over here. Yeah, alright. And you don't want to hit them in that hole. So that was my mistake. Stand right over here, you know, throw that one. Oh man, where did they get? Okay, he went over here. For a minute I didn't see him. I was just like, where'd he go? We're going to pick up another one and throw it over here, and then we're going to pick up the last one and hopefully pick it up and throw it here. Yeah, so now we have all the beetles here. This was also in Link's Awakening, which is pretty cool. I mean, throwing some of the bugs or the beetles or whatever in there, like in Link's Awakening, like the remastered version. Oh man, even though that we did a playthrough on this channel, I still feel as if, like, I mean, I haven't done hero mode with Link's Awakening, and that's something that I really, really want to do, you know, but if anything, I just think that it's still, like, they really did take Link's Awakening to the next level. But anyway, we're going to open this chest, and we got ourselves a Kingstone. We did not go up over here, but that's fine, because, well, we couldn't actually. But if we use this cane, we can actually jump over here and get ourselves a green one, which is pretty nice. So we got a blue one and we got a green one. We're gonna just pass over here, and as you can see, the boss is just right up ahead. So we're definitely going to be defeating the boss pretty close here. Oh man, and yeah, I don't want to risk it too much. I don't want to fall down. I mean, I've already taken a little bit of damage. Maybe just right over here. Oh geez. Oh man. See, that's the thing. You don't want to take these many chances. But anyway, basically move some of these pots right up over here, because you want to move to this direction, which is right into the game. Oh no. I should have waited for that, I guess, because I want some of those hearts. Okay. And I got it. But before we actually make our way over here, I'm just going to... Oh man, I wanted to not actually fall in the lava in this whole playthrough, but I managed to. I'm just going to use this cane, and then I'm going to go right over here, and I'm going to move slightly. I always remember that this used to be hard for me as a kid, but now it seems a little bit easy for me. Just don't fall down in the lava and move, you know? So that's always something that I like, I guess. But anyway, we want to use our cane and go over here to the left side and drop down. And then after that, I'm actually going to use this hold and take it to my advantage. Go all the way up over here. And now, actually, what I'm going to do is, because I believe that either those are rubies, or maybe it even could be a key, maybe it is, but we know that it's not the boss key, because, or the big key, because that's comes in one of the blue big giant chests. So, and speaking of which, we're actually going to make our way just over there. So, first off, what we need to do is just make sure not to make our way in the lava. Oh man. And I don't know what's up over here, so we're just going to use the cane. I guess we can't get up here. We can actually get up here if we just go up a little bit, I think. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so wow. That it would have been nice to actually get that during the time where I needed the rubies, but anyway, we got ourselves those rubies, which are pretty nice. Oh man, I did not mean to do this. I'm going to try again, because I landed in a spot that I didn't really want to. Oh man, okay. When we make our way over here, you see the flames. Just use your sword and hit them as much as possible. You know, the flames will, or the fire will, like, burn out and all of that, and it'll be just a little tip to use and take to your advantage. But we're just going to go through up over here, and we're just going to drop down, see what's in this chest, which is another Kingstone piece. Use the cane, jump up over here, and then afterwards, what we're going to do is, once you make your way over here, you'll find yourself the big key, which is awesome, because all we need to do is just jump all the way down, hit this key, and this key actually, or this portal rather, which is red, leads to outside. So if you want to get a like a fairy and all that, or a potion, or you just don't want to go to the boss and all that, you can actually do that. But we have already, we're pretty confident in ourselves, and we know that we can take on this boss. So let's go and take him on. But before we actually do that, I believe and I remember that there is, I think, a fairy in here. So I'm actually just going to take out my bottle, and use it, and we got a fairy in a bottle, which is pretty cool. We got a fairy in a bottle, you know. Now we won't die, which is nice. I think the rest of the pots in here are just rupees, hearts, which are nice. It's never a bad thing to have enough rupees, if that makes sense. Especially like in Minishcap, you're basically going to be getting a lot of rubies, and on our quest, it'll make sense on why we want so many rubies and why the game's going to give us that. But before we actually do that, we just want to jump down here and, well, hopefully take on the boss. Alright, so we're just going to take out this boss right over here, and one of the things that he will do is we're going to equip our sword first. He'll not only shoot fire at you, but he'll shoot groups of fire at you. But it's pretty easy to avoid him. All you really need to do is just press the R button to roll, and oh man, try really, really hard not to fall into the lava like I did. Once you do that, use the cane and basically just go over here and take out his weak spot and hit him as much as you can, because every time when he falls down, he'll get weak from the rock and be stunned, or basically be sleeping. And when that happens, you need to go and run onto his body and take out the yellow spot that's there. But he's not really that hard. You just need to go in some of the opposite directions. Like right now I am. As you can see, there is some fire, but sometimes you'll get a heart, and you know, that won't happen all the time. But if you go the opposite direction and just, you know, roll a little bit right here. See, I rolled and, you know, used the cane. Now I'm just gonna go over here. And I always, oh jeez, I didn't know when it was going to end, so, you know, but he'll then, after that, get a little bit more angry. He'll then use more fire, like he is right now. Alright, I think we got it. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, I only hit him a little bit. Oh, man. Well, what you basically want to do is hit him more times than what I did right there. But what we're going to do is avoid some of this. And you're just going to roll. And I'm going to face right over here. And he's not even really doing anything to me. Just want to do that. Use the cane. And you just want to spam that. And yep. Well, we did it. We took on the boss. Nice. You got the fire element. Flames bring light to darkness and warmth to all. The fire element is the embodiment of that power. Alright, so just like it said, we have now 2 elements. We're making our way, and we also have increased our heart stamina, which is pretty nice. Our life energy has now increased, and it has been replenished, which is pretty cool. And now what we're going to do is head out of here. And oh, that was hot. It was so hot. I thought my fibers would catch fire. But it's over now. I suppose we should go back and speak to Melari. Alright, so, well guys, we did it. we not only obtained in this playthrough a new grip ring and tons and tons and tons and tons of more Kingstone pieces right over here to use at our advantage, but we also uh, progressed in the game and got not only that, but ourselves a new item, which we're going to take advantage for more holes that are around the game. Because, for one thing, we can now make our way basically up here just by using the cane and then coming back over here, which is pretty nice. But before I end off the stream right now, or basically our playthrough of The Legend of Zelda, the Minishcap here, I think I'll go around and just use some of the Kingstones with other people and see what else we can do. But no more will Link basically pick up rocks by hand. He'll just use the cane. And I wish that he worked on these enemies. Like, I wish that they kind of like, there was an animation where they turned upside down, but unfortunately there isn't, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, we're gonna make our way just up over here and go down the vines, and it's pretty nice that we actually have upgraded our heart containers and all of that. Like, not only have we done that and stuff, but you know, we have a new item, and we can take it on signs, basically. Like, no more will signs and all of that hurt us. Not like they ever did, but after we do that, we are actually going to head to, I believe it's the cafe. I mean, I could be mistaken. Some people can correct me if I have mistaken that or not. But actually, I just want to make my way over here just for a second, because we have 235 rupees, and that's pretty cool. So I'm just going to go over here and ask, the boomerang is a real bargain at 300 rupees. So we don't have enough, which is is actually a shame, but we're almost close to 300 rupees. I mean, we're at 235. We've already, oh wait, what? I guess we're going to fuse more Kingstones with this guy, which is going to be our first Kingstone fusing, or our second actually, in this playthrough, which is pretty cool, you know? But the Kingstone is just gonna go down, and let's see what happens. Okay, now we get happy. See you later. That's pretty cool. I know sooner or later, when we progress more into the game, we will be able to basically use Kingstones with these other people, but for now, I'm actually just going to shrink and see what lies ahead in my way. That's right, even some human objects are portals to the Minish world. Those Minish may not look like much, but they are quite crafty. So, this is another thing that I did like, is that just around places and all that, they were different. Like, we already saw the Minish that were in the woods, now we're seeing the Minish that are in basically the town, and as we talked to one of them, this cafe is so busy. You can hear all sorts of stuff from all the people here. It's hard not to get stepped on when there are so many people here. Jeez, man. It definitely does remind me of the Littles, but we're actually just going to make our way up over here to the steps, and we're going to talk to this Minish, and what a nice smell. So we see, like, I mean, this is so cool. Like, there are apples and all that and stuff, and they just, any kind of scraps of food and all of that that possibly the Highlands over here around Hyrule Castle drop or anything, they just take. Or possibly, like, when the cafe ends, they would maybe just take scraps of the food and all that. But the Forest Minish have come for a visit. Yeah, I mean, they've come for a visit. That's cool. Anyway, I think that's also really cool, just to look around and all of that, like just take advantage of the cafe. Like, how cool would it be, honestly, to maybe have a different kind of experience of living in a cafe, or at least in being small, like Ant-Man sized. But what we actually want to do just right now is we're going to talk to this guy right here, and he's going to say, oh, I really want to play a game, but this place isn't open yet. I guess I just got here too early. Well, I guess you did, man, because, I mean, I'm playing a game, and I'm liking this game a lot. So anyway, sniff sniff. Doesn't that smell spectacular? Perhaps they give out free samples, I say. Wouldn't you ask for me? Nah, I'm not gonna ask for you. Anyway, we're actually going to buy some of these. This is pretty cool. I thought this to be really cool because, like, sometimes you could get lucky by finding a kingstone in some of these slices of pie or cakes or even breads, and I just thought it was really cool how they did that. So I'm just going to waste 40 rubies and see what happens. Alright, so I bought a slice of pie. One bite and you're in heaven. Oh, nice. So we did get a green kingstone piece, which is pretty lucky. I like how the bakery people, like, she just nods and all that. She's like, I hope you're pleased. And like that also replenishes your hearts, which is a pretty cool thing to take advantage of. But yeah, what we're going to do right now is actually head all the way north here, and we're actually going to end off the stream right here and right now. In the next stream, what we'll basically be doing is be progressing more, and we're actually going to take advantage more of this world and the mechanic of shrinking down, and we're actually going to see if we can get the next element, which is right over here, down south. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of The Legend of Zelda, the Minishcap, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.